Hello guys, Joe here with a new video. Not a new video. Actually, we're returning. When's the change? The game. Now, um, yeah, so let's just get into it. So this is the same save as when um I was playing. Let's see here. Let's make sure my volume's up. Jesus Christ. Alright. Oops, sorry. They leave the room together, talking amongst themselves. The chnge waits until they are gone before speaking, a faint smile on their faces, as age-old plans come to fruition. Helan entered the prison cell without Savvy at his side. His master remained outside of the display of trust. But it was evident that Helan had no trust existed. The prisoner looked up, surprised to see a different face. Yet within him was still a slowly dwindling hope. Cut off from the rebellion, these would be his final days. He knelt down in front of the prisoner. With a sinister smirk, he tried to intimidate Shane. Shane's eyes shot wide open in utter shock. It seems that Helen's threats worked up to great effect. That intense screen shake. By the time we catch up with Yurik, it's already too late. His large blade is in deadlock with one of the enemy soldiers. Vanessa draws her daggers, and I mount my sword readily. Ready. Sorry. To break a deadlock, Yurik kicks his opponent in the gut. They stumble back and ready their blade for a flourish. It isn't much longer until until they charge towards him again. Eric jumps out of the way and rolls towards us. Landing on his knees, he pries one of the daggers from her grip. Without even looking, he throws it behind himself. He closes his eyes and looks down on the ground. Then he hears an impact of a dagger and his ears fold back. For a moment he looks like he's actually sad. Hera cares about spirits for some reason. I didn't expect that. But before I can think about this further, something happens. Catching Vanessa and I off guard in complete disbelief. You notice the shock expression on both of our faces, rising to his feet. It's not long after he wears the same look. The enemy soldier fell as expected, but there was nothing inside. Scattered pieces of armor litter the ground. As we process the revelation, confusion soon assaults us. This was no ordinary attack. What we just saw was impossible. She scoffs at the steps towards the helmet. Kneeling down, she pulls her dagger out of it. I follow after Vanessa and you're like, we walk along the circular rows surrounding the water tank. I make note of it for later. It might help put out the flames. More scuffs of armor litter the ground. There's so many of them. Makes me feel a bit hopeful, like we stood a chance. The village wasn't defenseless, and this was proof. That was a good question, actually. No blood, no signs of major struggle, only the fire and the glittering white armor. They look at each other and then look at me. I could tell what Vanessa was pushing us towards Miles, but that's because she knew that this was a vision. They fume at each other but realize it's a stupid argument. The magus of this battle was nothing, was so black and white. Though I find it odd that Yurik switched viewpoints so fast. He stares at me with a serious look on his face. Talk about putting me on the spot. But if this was my role, I had to fill the shoes. All the shoes. Vision or not, I couldn't let these people die. It was my duty to save as many people as possible. I nodded and reiterated my stance on the matter. Nothing was more important than saving innocent lives. All the better some had important information. We changed our course and head to the Grand Tree. I didn't feel good to abandon Maz, but we had to go. This was real. I'd use the future to cheat the present. In the present day, Derek found himself lost in thought. Using the tunnels under masculine solitude, we found peace. There was so much to land, but for once, they had the upper hand. Don't mind me, just taking the time. 14. Alright, so if you guys like this, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
When I can't find home, 'cause the stars won't glow, you're the light that guides my way on empty roads. When my burdens show, 'cause I walk alone, you're the brightness in the dark inside my soul.